Hello. Good morning, afternoon, evening, fellow Stitchers. I hope you're all doing well and making progress on all your projects. I am Jules. Thank you for coming back for another video. We're approaching update number 300 or so. It's a little nuts, but it's very cool. So this past week, I actually got a fair bit of stitching done. I actually have a finish. And I have some progress on a few other things. I also have about 4, 5, 6 new patterns on the store, on the Etsy store, so you guys can check it out. I also want to kind of review for myself and for you guys what's actually been done, and what needs to be framed, basically, because I'd kind of just put that out of my mind, and I'm like, I really need to start framing some stuff. And getting that, seeing how that goes. And so, anyway, so let's first start off with current progress, stuff that I've done. So let me show you my finish. Now, I've washed it, but I have not ironed this piece, so forgive the wrinkles, please. It's the baby girl heart, and it came out really, really well. I really like it. It did not take very long to stitch. It's a pretty quick stitch up, and I am now working on trying to get this done for baby boys, try and figure out my color palette to make it look good. So that is on board for right now, but it ended up stitching up pretty well. This is 18 count, I think this is 14 count fabric, so you guys can actually tell it's a pretty small piece, 6,000 stitches or so. So there's that. I have to pause for a second. All right, sorry about that. I had to take couple of dogs outside because they don't like it when I talk to the camera. They think that I'm talking to them and they get all excited. So all right, next up, made some progress on sun worship. Now I want to show you guys what sun worship is supposed to look like. That so colorful, and that's why I'm loving stitching it. It's just so colorful, but because I chose to do full cross stitches on 18 count, it just does take a while. The good news is I think I'm about 45% done with this piece. So here it is. Don't know how much you can tell I did this week, but I filled in a lot of the orangey stuff, at least to the point where like her arm kind of comes up through here, and then her arm kind of comes sort of this way as well. So making some good progress. Pretty happy about it. It's gonna look amazing once it's done. Just takes a little bit of time, but it's worth it. So there's that one. And then the last one is this wisdom knowledge piece, Chinese symbol one that I love because it has reds in it. And I don't stitch with a lot of reds right now. So, well, I mostly pink with that baby girl heart one, but so that's that one. And I'm already like almost 25% done with this piece. It's not a lot of stitching. And let's see, which way is up? This one, top left. All right, so I gotta make sure that I rotate my video right, but there's that. So actually, and I went and I cut this fabric down. This fabric was way too big for what this ended up being. This is 18 count fabric, so it's probably just coming over to honestly like right about there or so. But there it is so far. How well can you see? So I'll pull back here a little bit. There we go. All right, so there's that one. So I didn't really work on any of my black and white pieces this week. I really kind of have to be in the mood to do that, and I was just more of in a colorful mood this week. But I do need to, my focus really is on just trying to get some different things finished. So really I ought to be working on the black and white pieces because those can get finished. So, but let me show you first some of my new designs on the Etsy store under Stitching Jules Design, and then we'll go and show the completed ones that still need to be framed. So the first one, I call this one New York Liberty Coin, and it is a black and white. I think I've got two new black and white ones, two new monochrome ones. But this is the Liberty Coin one. The stitch count on this one is 130 by 230. So, and again, it's not a lot of actual stitching. This is one that I've been looking for fabric to maybe stitch this on some counter, or some, what do you call it? Dyed fabric, so that it's, or just colored fabric, so that this really kind of pops a bit more. So, and I will be getting it. You guys should be seeing this the right way. I'm going to focus on inverting my video so that y'all can see what I'm seeing when I look at this. So there's that monochrome piece. So let me just go ahead and show you the other one. So I actually figured out, and I got a monochrome sea turtle. Got that one. I gotta make sure it's in the picture. So this one has come out really nicely. I am thrilled with the way this one looks. I think it's like maybe 7,000-8,000 stitches. I can't remember 100%. It's 270 by 150. This is definitely one of those that you could put on beautiful dyed fabric and really get a cool looking, unique finish to it. So there's the sea turtle swims. So that one came out great. I love it. All these are currently available on the store. They're available in digital format. I got to get the physical side of it up and running here soon, but I put it all out first on digital. By the way, I went this week, for a little while this week, I took all my physical patterns off the store. They're now back on, and I'm continuing to kind of revamp and revise some things there, but they're all back on now. So, and I am running a special right now where if you get, I think it's like, I can't remember how many patterns it is. It's like a 20% off sale. So if you wanted to load up all my patterns, it's a pretty good sale to do so right now. All right, next one is a smaller project. This one's only 170 by 60. Whoops. Egyptian pyramids. Boy, I sure know how to name my pieces. So I can't remember how many colors. I want to say it may be like 25 colors or so, but this is the smallest Egyptian one, one of my smallest altogether. So 170 by 60, and it's obviously not full coverage because the up above the pyramids, basically there's you know, you can put whatever you want to. So if you want to make it have a really cool sky look, you could just put whatever fabric you wanted there to stitch on. So that came out really nice. Let's see, what should I show you? I'm feeling like I'm missing something, but I don't think I am. If I am, then I'll bring it to you next week. I have another like vintage military. There you go. This one's the dog fight, and so this is more of a vintage military look on there. It's 220 by 150. So, and the sky is stitched on this one. There's just yeah, I could have changed it out, but the way that I tried doing it and it just didn't quite look right. So anyway, so I got that done. Now I could try and make a version of it where I take all that sky out and you can choose to do whatever you want to. And I may do that coming up here soon. But we'll see. We shall see. But anyway, so yeah, so I think again, like maybe like 25, 30 colors or so. I can't remember off the top of my head, but that's what that looks like. So came out pretty well. Another military one. And then finally, a lot of people like Book Street. I have a miniaturized version of, well, it's not really miniaturized. I have a piece of Book Street that is a lot smaller than the big full pattern, so easier, faster to do for some of you guys. I now have a complement piece to that. I call it Book Street at night. So when everything goes to bed and the street lights come on and the moon comes out, we've got our Book Street at night. Now this one is 210 by 160, so definitely smaller than the other ones, but it would be a nice little companion piece if you like the original. Woo! And so that came out pretty nice. I was pretty happy with that one. So that's it in terms of stuff that is new this week on the store. And then let me show you a couple of my other finishes, because I really do need to get these up and done. up and framed and everything, so that I just have more and more and more stuff up on the wall. We got JFK. He's come out really nice. Hello, Mr. President. Good morning. Black and white monochrome piece. We've got, along those same lines, literally. Oh, and I need to get the lines out of this one. The wolf. And so, got the old wolfie out. Monochrome wolf came out really nice. And then the awesome Daphne Chamberlain stitched this one for me. And this one is the purple rose, or this is the purple beauty, actually, is I think what I call it. And so now I have changed the version of this. This came out when I saw it stitched. It's a little lighter than I would prefer, so the current pattern is a little darker. It also has a shorter stem, so you can see that again on the store. But this is, I want to say this is 32 count. No, 36 count. Daphne, I forget. So there's that. Beautiful. So got all those done. My goal, I have a lot of goals. First of all, I got to clean the mess that is my desk right here. And I need to get a little bit better organized, and that's part of getting the desk cleaned. I want to get some things finished. I'd love to get this Wisdom Knowledge piece one finished. I need to get a couple of these other ones prepped for getting them framed. I don't know if, I have more time now that I could theoretically frame, but I have no patience for it. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. So we'll see. But I've got some more stuff done. I've got some more patterns that I'd like to put up on the store. I'm trying to look at some more monochrome black and white pieces. I've got a, wait, let me pull it up here real quick and just look at what I have been working on lately. The baby boy heart with the blues instead of the pinks is one that I'm working on. Open recent. Let's see what else. Anything else? Oh yeah, I took the Lincoln Memorial at Night, which I don't have that readily available, but let me see if I can. I took that particular cross stitch. Now I love that cross stitch. I tried stitching it way back when, but unfortunately it was like there was too many color changes, and it slowed me way down, and I couldn't focus on that. So I ended up, hold on, let me show it to you again. Stand by. Stand by. How you guys enjoying hockey playoffs so far? Been watching some. My blues are, we'll see how my blues go. The Avs here in Colorado, everybody's excited about the Avs because they are pretty awesome. So let me print this one out. So I took the Lincoln Memorial Night. It used to be a lot bigger, and it used to be a lot more colors, and I was able to get it down. Let me pull up my listing here real quick. You know, I should be more prepared than this, but you guys know me. Preparation is not always my forte. All right, so I've got this down to where it's now 300 by 120. There it is. It's more artistic. You know, it's something that I really played with in the design. And so the color count is now down to 29. It was like 60 something, I think, before. So 29 is definitely a lot more doable. But being like 300 by 120 is also definitely more doable in as a cross stitch piece. So at some point, I'm going to do that one because I really, really like it. And it's one of the first ones that I did when I started the store, but I haven't really gotten too much further along with that. So actually, you know, I say my copious spare time, I actually have a lot more spare time than I used to. I have greatly reduced the hours that I work at work. And so I have more time to kind of be working on things. My first matter of business, point of business, I don't even remember. I can't even find the words. I want to get back into the website, stitchandjewels.com, and really get in there and add a bunch more FlossTubers. There's so many more than when I first did the list. Add a bunch more FlossTubers in, some more stores, and kind of get that up and rolling. And get the actual website, because stitchingjewelsdesign.com is pretty barren. There's only maybe like about 20 pieces on there, and I really need to get that up and looking good, so to speak. And that's an order of business over the next week or two to do while I stitch like a maniac. And we'll go from there. So I'm trying to think if I have anything else. I don't really think I have anything else. Yeah, I'm just looking around. I got none. Anyway, I hope you guys have had a wonderful day, or about to have a wonderful day, whenever you're watching this. And I hope you're making great progress on your stitching. And I will see you guys really soon. Maybe sooner. My videos keep getting pushed back, but I could theoretically put a video out almost any time now. Almost any time. So we'll see what I do. But I gotta have decent content for you guys. I mean, I hope I have good content, but I need to have at least decent content, so as I get closer to the camera. Anyway, you guys take care. I gotta go get some groceries. I'll talk to you later.